Hey everyone, Kai here, and I need to talk about the new Zombies map. I'm having an absolute blast with Cold War so far, and wanted to get my thoughts out on the innovations and changes of the Zombies mode. So let's jump in. Here's my review of Die Maschine and the launch of Cold War Zombies. I think Craig Houston really hit the nail on the head during the reveal for this mode when he said that it would be classic but tonally fresh. It was a very specific way to phrase this version of Zombies, but one that I feel is incredibly accurate in hindsight. Cold War Zombies feels like a return to basics while at the same time adding modern innovation and progression that Zombies has needed. And it could have been very easy for Treyarch to backpedal, for them to look at the backlash of Black Ops 4's changes to Zombies and say, we're just going to go back to vanilla Black Ops 3. But they didn't. They actually made a mode that is what Black Ops 4 should have been. Cold War does everything right with its zombies that 4 did wrong. Let's start with the map itself. Die Maschine as a map has solid design and aesthetic. The graffitied ruins that were once Nocturne and Toten, the snow-covered remains of a battle, and the hidden laboratory underneath helps give the map a cool atmosphere for the Dark Ether. It has several expansive areas that are easily some of my favorite training spots on any map, and apparently a camping strat has been discovered recently, so I'm eager to try that out. Good map design and good visuals to start. There are so many new game mechanics and progression that Cold War adds to the Zombies formula. I know I'm going to forget some already, but here are some of my faves. Feel free to add some of your favorite changes in the comment section. You can choose what weapon to start with. If you want to keep it classic, you can still start with a pistol. But if you want to bring in an AK or an M16, you can do that. Pack-a-punch changes are good, as well as being able to choose ammo mods separately. Perks return and they don't have a limit, which I and many have been asking for years. Zombies drop scrap now, which allows you to craft stim, grenades, monkeys, armor, weapon upgrades, but also war machines and chopper gunners with higher rarity scrap. You can get Ethereum crystals, which allow you to add permanent buffs to weapon classes, perks, field upgrades, and ammo mods. This game just gives you so many tools to approach the next wave of zombies the way that you want to. If you want to keep it old school, you can. If you want to use every advantage and upgrade you want to dominate into the highest of rounds, you also can. And that versatility, combined with the unified progression between both multiplayer and zombies, leads to a version of zombies that feels incredibly satisfying and replayable. The weapon handling and variety of weapons in Cold War also feels really good. Shotguns are definitely the strongest, and it feels like pistols and certain SMGs need some buffs, but overall I've enjoyed the weapon balancing more than I haven't, and I like the weapon rarity system as a whole. It makes the player more engaged in the gameplay loop because you have to plan ahead and there's never a point where you get bored because you're set up too well. You always have a goal to work toward, and that can change on a dime depending on how your game goes. The wonder weapons are awesome. The DIE Shockwave and its elemental variants are a blast to use, and the ray gun is just straight up the most powerful weapon in the mode right now. It feels good that they listened to the complaints of how underpowered the ray gun was in Black Ops 3 and 4. The ray gun is back, baby. The Easter egg, while simpler than most of the past, is far more approachable than it ever has been. And that's a good thing. By the end of Black Ops 3 Season Pass and definitely all of 4, Easter eggs were far too complicated and time-consuming. They needed to be ratcheted back, and the way that they're designed now feels far more appropriate for the majority of players. I think in general, the thing that Cold War Zombies excels at is the fact that it's the most accessible version of zombies to date. The amount of people I've seen who have said something along the lines of, I never got into zombies before because of X, Y, or Z reason, but I'm having a blast with this one, makes me so happy to see. This version of Zombies is going to pull in a lot of new players, as well as keep everyone on board with all future maps being free. As far as complaints go, I did crash once, and I have had the occasional bug or glitch, and that's to be expected. But the fact that we're in a pandemic, and Treyarch was still able to deliver on a map that is this high level of quality means more to me than the occasional issue. They'll get fixed, and I'm definitely willing to be patient considering what everyone is going through. A lot of people forget how hard game design is, let alone in quarantine. Just in general, kudos to Treyarch. I had my expectations pretty low for this game, considering how Black Ops 4 went with things, but it feels like every department got the support they needed. I'm enjoying the campaign, multiplayer, and zombies, and I haven't felt like a Black Ops game has had consistency across the board like this since Black Ops 2. My biggest problem out of the many that Black Ops 4 Zombies had was that it felt like they didn't want to make it anymore. Felt like there wasn't any passion left. But Cold War is proof that Treyarch still got it, and I'm very excited to see where Zombies in the entirety of this game goes next. The potential is evident. However, I don't know if I can recommend that you buy the game just for zombies if you buy Black Ops just for zombies, because we only have one map and we have no idea what the other maps will be. The rumor mill is all over the board with what we could be getting next. I will say this though, if the next year of maps is on par or better than Die Maschine, Cold War Zombies has the potential to be on par if not second place next to Black Ops 3, and I did not expect to say that going in. But I'm having so much fun. Playing alone or with friends, exfiltrating out of the map and getting rewarded, and using every opportunity the map gives me to challenge and progress is so damn satisfying. I'm loving zombies again, and I haven't said that in 3 years. I haven't said that since Zombies Chronicles released. So I couldn't be happier, and I'm genuinely hopeful that we're on a good path again for Black Ops Zombies. Keep up the communication, and great work, Treyarch. I am giving Die Maschine an A rank. This is a great first map for this zombies mode and a phenomenal start for the entirety of Black Ops Cold War. The future's looking bright, and I can't wait to play what comes next. Let me know down below how you guys are enjoying Cold War Zombies. Thank you so much for watching. I'll definitely be going over zombies maps as they release for this game, so subscribe if you want to see more. Grazie, stay safe, and have a blessed day.